This is Johnny Zyns. The two-time Heisman running back is at the end of his junior year. In college, he put up monster stats for Michigan State, then Boston College, and then the Oregon Ducks. And he left fans wondering if he was going to return to the Oregon Ducks or hit the transfer portal. They forgot that there was a third option. Johnny Zyns could leave for the NFL. Over the last 3 months, I've been grinding this running back on Twitch. It was super fun, but I'm going to be honest. Johnny has run his course in college. It's time for the big leagues. So you can actually import your College Football 26 character into Madden 26 Superstar, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. Johnny Zyns, 96 overall halfback, is getting exported to Madden. Now, let's be clear, I'm not a 96 overall in Madden, but I do get a boost. Normally, you'd be a 65. My college overall is a 96, so I get +4. It even shows my college stats. 5,200 rushing yards in 3 seasons. I averaged 140 a game and 67 rushing touchdowns. Although it's totally lying, bro. I won the Heisman twice. I swear I did. Johnny Zyns, welcome to Madden 26. In the pros, I'm gonna rock number 0, just like Jahmyr Gibbs. So when you build your Madden 26 Superstar character, you have a maximum potential for each of your stats. And you only have 22 skill points to spend. So for me, I can get 99 in break tackle, trucking, and juke move. I feel like I'm still an elusive bruiser. I can run you over, but I can also juke. I'm thinking like Bijan Robinson, Saquon Barkley. The highest speed that I can get is 93, which really isn't that fast, but I am 6'2", 225, so I get it. Change of direction as high as 90, acceleration as high as 93, stamina and strength, and finally agility. This combination will allow me to get gold tier juke elite, gold tier shake it off, and gold tier truck elite, abilities that we'll learn more about in the future. But the stats on screen are what I start with, which are nowhere near my max potential. Even being a monster Heisman running back in college, I'm still a rookie. It's the big leagues. Where's Dark Chocolate, man? I've already played a Madden 26 Superstar Mode. I'm just waiting for Dark Chocolate. There she is. It's good to see you, Johnny. You feeling ready for the combine? Yeah, I've got 2 6 milligrams in the bottom deck. I've got 2 6 milligrams in the upper deck. We call that a horseshoe. I got 24 milligrams of nicotine flowing through my veins. And let me tell you something, honey, I don't see color. Is that an option here? It's gonna be a crucial moment for you. Pressure, I was an All-American. How about pressure, I was the fucking Heisman? How about pressure, I won a national championship? I'm flexing the All-American, bro. I've got I got a fucking Heisman trophy in my cabinet. I don't have a Lombardi. I'm a fraud. Sorry, it's the nicotine. Football's here, NBA's back, and my sponsor, Underdog, has you covered. If you're new to Underdog, use code MMG and get $100 in bonus funds or bonus entries when you play your first $5. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Also, to kick off the NBA season, there's a free Kevin Durant pick, so check that out. Playing Underdog is simple. You just pick higher or lower on player stats for a shot to win real money. Underdog is live in 30+ states, including Missouri, Georgia, and Texas. Remember, use code MMG. Let's make this season a banger. Peace. Now, this is my second Madden 26 Superstar Mode, but for those of you who are new, this is the sphere of influence, and increasing your influence is actually super important. Now, if you max out with your agent, you're able to demand a trade. This usually takes 1 or 2 seasons. Demanding a trade is awesome. You can pick any other team in the league to go to. With your fan base, as you max this out, you get stat bonuses for your home field advantage. If you max out your sports psychologist, basically like your therapist, you get an in-the-zone boost, which maxes out all of your stats, giving you 99 in everything. The sphere of influence is actually cracked, and you unlock more players. You get a head coach, you get chemistry with your star players. It's really important. For now, though, I've got the NFL Combine, and I'm gonna get drafted by a random team. The better you play in the Combine, the higher you can get drafted. But overall, you can't really scheme this. My goal is just to perform as good as I can in the Combine, get the best stats coming out of here, and we'll see where we land. First up is the 40-yard dash. I'm not gonna lie, there's not a lot of pressure on these because they let you like infinitely replay them, which is super, super nice. And I really didn't do so hot on that one. Actually, maybe I did. That might have been fast enough to get the +5. Johnny Zyns. I can just hear Rich Eisen talking about how I've got 2 6 milligrams in. I order my Zyns from Sweden, bro. I got the 30 milligrams. That's a joke, by the way. You guys want to hear some awesome personal life news? I'm partnering with a quit nicotine company. I'm actually so excited about it. I've quit nicotine a bunch of times. The last time I had nicotine was like maybe 4 months ago. I'm super excited about that. Also, just got an A in the 40-yard dash, so that's +5 to speed and acceleration permanent. It's really good. All right, next up is bench press. I'm a 6'2", 225-pound running back. So this is a body weight bench here. And I didn't complete the rep. Dude, I'm feeling like Larry Wheels. Wow, when I did this as a quarterback, this was, oh my God, 2 fake reps. I'm a fraud. I will say this was so much harder when I was a quarterback because I was just so much smaller. I think my starting strength was a lot lower too, but dude, I am repping out. 17 reps. I'm trying to get to 20, 18, 19. Give me the 2-0. Why not? Let's go. Give me up to Jordan. Oh no, that's a fake rep. That's a fake rep. Get me up there, kid. 21 reps on the bench press. I ain't mad about that. Oh yeah, that was money. Ew. Yikes. I'd be booing too. Now we're talking. Beautiful. Little 3-cone drill, 2-cone drill. I don't know what you guys called this, but we called this the 2-cone drill. Couple cut, and then I got rapid. That felt pretty good. Woo! Takes my change direction up to 85. Started out not bad. All right, we got a cut reaction drill here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I got to get to the zone, read the blocks. Hey, what up? My Did they say no? Or did I not get there in time? Oh my God, I just showboated. I'm actually such an idiot. Wait, what? You know, you guys know in school when your teacher would tell you to read the directions before doing the assignment? I never did that shit. I would just speed run it instantly. I think it's severe ADHD. I don't know what it is. I don't care. This very clearly says to juke past the dummies. Wow, I'm the dummy. The dummy was me all along. Juke, juke. Hey, let's go. I love the idea that an NFL scout is watching what... Wait, if you showboat, it automatically ends the drill. No, it doesn't, actually. Come on, who's gonna draft me now? Who wants me? I can just see Jerry Jones foaming at the mouth. Jerry Jones wants me just because I'm white, though, so that's kind of crazy. Just give me the ball. I don't give a shit if it's in the hot spot. Just give me the... Yeah, that's really in the hot spot, you fraud. Start showboating. Johnny, tell me why I look like such a goober, bro. I look like an unathletic I wouldn't draft that guy. Ooh, D grade. Ooh, sue me. There's no plus stats on this. My current draft projection is a mid-first rounder. Now, in my last Madden 26 Superstar, I was drafted by the Denver Broncos. So any team except Denver, I think I'm pretty excited for. Obviously, I want to go to a team with a good offensive line, but beggars can't be choosers, bro. I'm gonna go with whoever takes me. Now, the answers to these interview questions determine your influence on your future teammates. So it's the 4th quarter and the game's on the line. The play call comes in, but I notice an opportunity in the opponent's pre-snap alignment. Abandon my assignment, take advantage, stick with the play call, try to signal to... I mean, when you're the quarterback, what can I really abandon as a running back? I'm going to signal to my teammates. I'm going to signal to my quarterback like, yo, let me cook this fraud. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Future quarterback influence, yup. How do you handle a teammate who criticizes the coaching staff to the media after a loss? Yeah, I probably wouldn't say shit. I'm going to be honest. I'm gonna let you guys do your own thing. I'm not getting involved in all that. How do you prepare your body during the off season? I have threesomes with whores and I eat Raising Cane's every other day. It's 4th and goal at the 1 and your quarterback is great at short yardage runs. Is my quarterback Jalen Hurts by chance? I'm gonna let my quarterback take it. Dude, tell me I'm going to the Eagles. How am I gonna get the job over Saquon? How do you prefer to express yourself when you're on the field? I'm known for my celebration.
It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward. And the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football while beginning another.
Shut the fuck up. The Cincinnati Bengals? The Cincinnati Bengals. With the 17th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Johnny Zyns, halfback Oregon. I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of sick. I mean, my offensive line is atrocious, that's true. I have an amazing quarterback, amazing wide receivers. It's a very pass-heavy offense. I'm spotty about the defense. I don't know, Chase Brown is not that hard to take the job from. That's crazy. Cincinnati? I don't know how I feel about this. Holy shit. All right, I'm signing a 4-year, $18 million contract with Cincinnati. Dude, the good news is that, like, Cincinnati's playbook is crazy, and Cincinnati does play very well. Like, this is not a bad team at all. In real life, Joe Burrow's hurt. In my little Madden game, he certainly is not. My concerns right out the gates is the offensive line and the playbook. Bengals playbook, if you've ever played simulation, Bengals playbook is the craziest pass-heavy playbook ever. Like, Joe Burrow will consistently have like 5,000 passing yards. All right, right out the gates, we have 2 skill points to spend. I think the first thing I want to get access to is maybe Juke Elite, maybe Truck Elite. If we get Truck Elite Gold Tier, you get an increased chance to break truck tackles. Juke Elite Gold Tier, increased chance to fake out defenders with juke moves. And then Shake It Off Gold Tier, break tackle is honestly a really cool stat because it gives you a chance to break any tackle, whether you do an input or not, whether you stiff arm or truck or juke. Sometimes you'll just shed a tackle. That's what break tackle does. So I almost think I want to start here, although it's very satisfying to truck somebody. Why don't we start with trucking, because this unlocks new break tackle animations. And same thing with juke moves. So let's just put 1 point apiece in these. 78 juke, 78 truck. We're up to a 70 overall. The Bengals uniforms look pretty awesome, I can't lie. And I got to get out of this Patriots jersey. I got to get myself in a Bengals jersey. 2 years ago in Wheel of Mutt, it was Cincinnati Bengals season. And I got this Jamar Chase jersey, and it's paying dividends right now. It's my first practice with the Cincinnati Bengals. The reason you practice is you can earn extra influence with your head coach as well as your sports psychologist by competing well in training. The only problem is wear and tear is, look at that. Wow, I have no drip. Oh my God, I have legitimately negative drip. I look like the bummiest bum. What kind of running back doesn't even wear gloves? I just do it for the love of the game. I'm just out here trucking people for the love of the game. So yeah, it's nice to earn a little bit of extra trust with coach, because Zach Taylor doesn't know shit about me. Other than the fact I was a dog at Oregon. And I'm sorry, Chase Brown, but I am coming for your job, buddy. I'm coming for your job. I wonder just how well we can propel this team to some wins. Gonna go a stretch outside walk. Juke. That juke move's looking nice early on. 7 seconds. Can we get one more touchdown? I'm hoping. One more tutty, boys, for silver. Hopefully. Not quite, but I do have one final play. Can we make something happen, Captain? Take an angle. Take an angle. I'll take bronze. I'm only a rookie. So my big debut is about to come up. My first game is preseason week 1 against the Philadelphia Eagles. I need a little bit of drip first. It's kind of embarrassing right now. All right, I solved the drip problem. All black arm sleeves, black arm brace. I've got the one mismatched glove color. And then light team uniform, I went a little bit faster, you know, because this all white Bengals uniform is so clean. So just white sleeves, no arm brace, black and white gloves, all white cleats. Honestly, he looks like the perfect power back to me. He looks perfect. Why can't I make my bulge bigger? Why can't I have like a 12-inch anaconda, bro? I'm just saying, EA, you're doing the bare minimum. All right, just how bad is my O-line? We do have a 99 overall. That's Jamar Chase. Burrow's a 97. Hendrickson's a 92. Logan Wilson's an 82. Orlando Brown, left tackle, 80 overall. Not bad. Ted Karras, center, 78 overall. Not bad either. Amarius Mims at right tackle, 76 overall. So my tackles at center really aren't horrendous. My right guard's a 74, and my left guard is a 72. Yeah. It's not a good O-line. All right, we got to make a good impression on Zach Taylor. It's the preseason against the Eagles. I low-key am praying that this is the Eagles, like, preseason roster, not their starters. Because if it's Eagles starters, this is actually a really good defense. This is what I was worried about. Take a look. All the first play calls are literally just passes. And I haven't unlocked audibles yet. So we're passing. 1st and 10. It's 14-7 against Philly. Try to call for the ball, but hey, good yards. And hey, on my first NFL snap, I got to block Jordan Davis. That's kind of cool. All right, here we go. I form run. Tell me why Samaje Perine's the fullback, though. Here we go. You don't have a legitimate fullback for me? All right, we got a lot of good wide receivers, though. Maybe they'll draw some attention. Get through. No fucking way. I just fumbled on my... White on white crime, Cooper DeJean. Dude, if I ran through him, it's a touchdown. Booth is going to review it. Please tell me it's not a fumble. Please tell me it's not a fumble. That's my first NFL carry. My knee's down. My knee is down. Bro, my knee is so obviously down. My left knee is so obviously down. That is not a fumble. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, I never thought I'd love an NFL ref so much. This, I will say though, this camera angle's weird and this Bengals O-line is trash. Oh God. Maybe I just gotta pass. Maybe I literally gotta pass every play. I don't know though, I'm a power back. I don't wanna do that. Dude, this sucks though. Why is the Eagles starters in? Zach Bond, Jalen Carter, Quinion Mitchell. All right, good run. Let's get to the outside. Follow our blocks. Come on, Cooper. Shrugged off Cooper DeJean that time. That's a big run for Johnny Zyns. All right, looks like we are gonna have to pass this thing. Maybe I just call for it early and see if I can make a play. Oh. Dang, Joe Burrow gets that ball out quick. It's almost like he doesn't have an O-line. Yeah, honestly, this play right here, this stretch play would be so much better if it wasn't Samaje Perine. Like, Samaje Perine is just now built for this. Hey! Big truck! Cooper DeJean to beat! Let's go! Way to follow the blocks. Dude, I'm like Cam Scattaboo. I'm seeking out the contact. Look at this, dude. This was probably a touchdown just by pure angles, but I went and got some contact anyway. Look at the truck here. Absolutely leveled Reed Blankenship. Johnny Zyns picking up right where he left off in Oregon. I got some nice influence on Joe Burrow too. That's nice. Will I get another carry? I feel like I won't because I only was going to come in there in the second quarter. So that's going to be my only attempts for my preseason debut. But we got a rushing touchdown. It was almost a disaster class, but the refs bailed me out. 3 attempts, 55 yards, and a touchdown for Johnny Zyns. No complaints here. Needless to say, we absolutely made the most of our debut. Get a first down, win your first game, and rush for a touchdown. Also rush for 1 large game. We got every single objective. I got an absurd amount of skill points from that. I did have a 5 times XP booster, so I made sure to use that. And already we're gonna get some nice upgrades here. Let's go up to Juke Elite. That's for 2. Let's also go up to Shake It Off on Break Tackle and Truck Elite Bronze tier. That's only 7 skill points. I still got 5 more. All right, so X Factor slot. We actually haven't unlocked any of these yet, but at level 10, we'll unlock Truz, which means you cannot fumble. That's nice, but what we really want is Freight Train. It unlocks at level 30. We're already level 9. Freight Train is the GOAT X Factor. For now, though, Human Joystick Bronze tier. Turn corners without sacrificing speed and quickly shift momentum. It's actually really good. We're gonna start with Human Joystick, and then it's between Juke Elite, Shake It Off, and Truck Elite. Juke Elite, slightly increased chance of fake out. I think for now, while my stats are low, Shake It Off is probably the best. Actually, no, that's only break strip tackles. Wow, Shake It Off is only breaking strip tackles? Oh, they scammed me. That is significantly worse. I mean, it's still good. Like, strip tackles are relatively common, but Truck Elite's gonna be way better than that then. Damn, I got scammed on that one. Feeling good, though. We got some nice boosts. Our physical attributes, 94 speed, 93 change of direction, 94 break tackle going into these games. Remember, all of those boosts are just because of wear and tear. So wear and tear is super important. If you are well rested, you get plus. And if you're not well rested, you get minus, which is way better than college. In college, you don't get a plus ever. You only get minus. So I really like this system in Madden. All right, we're at the Bengals team facility. I think Zach Taylor wants to yap with me a little bit. Yeah, he does. Oh, no, it's Dexter Dokes. I don't know who the fuck that is. Johnny, welcome to the team. How are you feeling after your first few practices? Feeling good. Just trying to soak everything in. Not like a Mormon, though. I went to Oregon, not BYU. It's great to hear. Importance of taking care of your body. Okay, quit yapping, bro. Can you handle adjusting your preparation every week based on the matchup and your health? Of course I can. I'm ready to do whatever it takes. All right, this time, Zach Taylor's giving me a few more reps. Coach has you slated for the entire second and third quarter. He wants to see how comfortable you are with the playbook. Taking on the Washington Commanders in this one. Let's earn that starting spot. Dang, it kind of looks like he's bitching me out. I haven't even gotten a rep yet. Don't be yelling at me like that, bro. So we're going to kick this game off with a run right here. Really good blocks. A big truck. Now that's a start, Johnny. Get up. Now, I do have a really weird challenge for this game, though. My challenge is to catch 5+ passes. That's a lot of passes. You want me to get 5 or more receptions in only 2 quarters of football? I mean, I'm going to give it a go, but my catching stats suck right there. We get that ball knocked out, so that's certainly not one. This is a really weird game day challenge. I don't like it. I'd much prefer to run the football, but let's go for an easy one right here. Maybe a truck. Ooh, nice little juke. Dude, I'm actually a freak. If you didn't know. 3rd and 3. Uh-oh, that stadium pulse. Oh, my God, Joe Burrow's insane. Joe Burrow's actually crazy, bro. This Bengals offense, I don't know if our defense is really going to stop people consistently. But offensively, we're nasty. Okay, we're running read option, but Joe, just make a business decision and give me this football. And I got Trent. Dude, that could have been a tutty. Here's a guaranteed catch for the most part, hopefully. Hopefully a guaranteed catch. Okay, I just got motioned out on a slip screen. I didn't even know that was possible. How does this work? Okay, so I lost like 2 yards, but I did get a catch, which is my game day goal, so I'm not going to complain about it. This is on Zach Taylor, not me. Another slip screen. This one looks way better. Good blocks. Follow him. Bobby Wagner's able to get a hold of me. But dude, already, this is a really good game right here. 3 for 5. I'm going to bring this left side. No, let's go right side, actually. Right side was the move. Let's do it. Let's get over there. Bobby Wagner. Big time! No, nice tackle. It's a great tackle, dude. I could have just juked. All right, let's see if we can go. Let's see if we can go up over the top. Big. Oh! No, not the dance. No! That was such a sick touchdown, and I followed it up with the worst shit of all time. They still got that trampoline jump animation. Why did I have to hit that, though? All right, let's stay locked in. I got to catch 2 more passes to get this final goal, and then hopefully, I want to get an A-plus teammate grade anyway. Am I manned up? Am I for real manned up? Ooh. Hey, got the ball into me. Wasn't real. I didn't even call for that. He just thought I was open. All right, let's run this wheel route. Let's run this wheel route as God intended. I'm just going to straight up run my route. Just kidding. Dude, Burrow gets the ball out so fast. I'd never seen a quarterback get it out this fast. I can't even develop this wheel route at all because he's chucking it. And he's completing every time, too. And this looks like it's going to be the second quarter. We got some serious Zach Taylor clock management going here. Dude, Joe, can you fucking chill? Here's how I'll catch my 5th pass. We just go right back to slip screen, which is low-key a good play this year. Money. Try to juke inside, getting out there. We get 2nd and 4. There's my 5th catch. And now that that's my 5th catch, I can run the ball. Dude, this Commanders defense is nothing like the Eagles. We are lighting this defense up. Oh, my God. Look at the yards on this. Oh! Here we go. 1st and 10, 7-7. This stretch run to the left. Oh! Oh! Get behind him! Oh! Johnny! I need a new animation. I need a new celebration. Look at this run! Johnny Zyns! Dude, I thought I screwed it up, but the juke was money. And that's why you get break tackle. I need a new animation. I need the prime time. Just like my quarterback had. That was the best one. I don't know if they're just putting it on easy mode because I'm in preseason or what, but if the whole seasons are going to be like this, this is going to be the best superstar ever. Potential for a 99-yarder right here, dude. This single back deuce close run is fucking ungodly. I'm hurdling his ass. I still got it. Dude, I am not on arcade. I'm on sim. You can look in the top right and see that I'm on simulation. Technically, I could play on competitive, but sim feels more realistic. But dude, is it just easy mode because it's preseason? Why am I going absolutely out of my mind right now? Dude, quarterback was not this easy. Quarterback was so much harder. I had to grind on quarterback. Although I suppose the easy part of quarterback was the scrambling. It was passing that was hard, but I could scramble really well. All right, it's 3rd and 12. I'm going to let Joe Burrow pass this one. I'm just going to be a pass blocker. I'm just going to be a good boy. And what do you know? Joe Burrow is so good, he finds the open man. 1st and 10. Dude, I have 8 rushes. I have 9 attempts for 140 and 2. I'm picking up right where I left off in college. Great blocks on that slip screen. And we're going to take a good 12 or... Dude, I've even got some receiving yards, man. This could be nice, boys. We're going to go with an up-the-gut run. I'm going to follow Samaje Perine. Samaje Perine just threw a block. Like a pretty damn good block. I feel bad for Chase Brown, though. Can we send up a prayer for Chase Brown, who is 100% getting his job taken? I'm still up. 11 rushes, 151. They're starting to catch on a little bit, but I'm going to try and come back to this stretch after we've ran some solid plays here. Gotta say, I love this camera angle. You can see the whole field with this camera angle. It's so money. The 2nd and 3, and I'm going to go no huddle, run the same thing other side. Dude, last time I did a Madden career mode running back, it was actually so much fun. And I could already tell this one's going to be just like it. And hey, no huddle worked right there, by the way. I was thinking no huddle wasn't going to work because in previous iterations of this game, it doesn't work. At least on quarterback mode, but it appeared to work just fine right there. We just got to go get one. We're going to get a little more. Oh my goodness, dude. That's why you take a round one running back. That was our final rep right there. We only got to play the second and third quarter. 14 attempts, 174 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm up to level 13, and I caught my 5 passes. Oh, we ended in a tie. We got a tie in the preseason. All right, week 3 of the preseason. We're at home against the Indianapolis Colts, and I get to play the entire first half. Dude, I'm earning skill points so fast. Using that XP boost was such a good idea. I should have done this on quarterback. I'm glad I've already played Superstar Mode. I'm gonna bring my stiff arm and my carrying up. I'm not trying to fumble again. Same thing with ball carrier vision. I'll take all those up a good amount. Stiff arm's at 69, nice. 72 carrying, 72 ball carrier vision. Not big upgrades. It takes us to a 76 overall. I think trucking, break tackle, and juke are already in a good spot. We actually have an X factor now, so we can equip Truz. That's always nice. We can also add teammate abilities. So you unlock these at different tiers. I gotta get my offensive coordinator to trust me more. So at level 7, I'll get a gold tier ability. For now, I get bronze, and I'm gonna go with the run block drill, which allows your center to block basically a little bit better on run plays. But if you get this all the way up to gold tier, it applies to your center and your left and right guard, which is super helpful, especially on this team whose offensive line sucks. It has been nothing but smooth sailing. Let's play this next preseason game here. Ooh, is this our first game at home? I think both of those first 2 games were on the road, right? This is our first game at home. Indianapolis Colts. Oh, these jerseys honestly look sick. I'm gonna take a little check down here. I'm gonna get wrapped up quick. Kaiser White's all over it. I just lost the yard on that one. Well, it's good to see that coach calls this halfback slip screen pretty often. This is gonna be a nice little play for us. Like long yardage when we obviously can't run the football. Damn. The Colts are not biting on, they're not biting like the Commanders were. All right, 3rd and 5. What do we got here, boys? Yes, sir. Great dump off Joe Burrow. I'm able to keep this drive alive. That's nice work right there. All right, historically, I'm not going to lie. Zone tosses, these plays are not great, but I still want to give it a try. You never know when a play's going to go to the house. And, oh, if I get a block right there, I might have a chance. Samaje Perine was not built to be a fullback. 2nd and 8. We're going to take it right at the middle. I see DeForest Buckner in there. Charvarius Ward, DeForest Buckner, and he looks like he's all over me. I almost got to that edge. Damn, remember when I said it was easy mode? It's not anymore. The Indianapolis Colts are looking nothing like the Washington Commanders right now. I'm going to take this one out of the backfield, try for a stiff arm. I can't break a tackle right now. Indianapolis showed up, failed a first down, and I gained a first down. That's not looking good for my OC. I will say the good news is my coach objective is to not fumble, which it's quite favorable for us. Not fumbling isn't that hard. Ooh, now that's a good looking run. We run up the gut. Finally get some positive yards. I've got 4 rushes for 8 yards. I had 3 for 55 in the debut. This is a tough game. Here we go, 2nd and 1. I'm playing the whole first half, so I gotta show out. And that almost had a chance to do something serious, but couldn't quite get there. 1st and 10. All right, we got to break up a run, gentlemen. We got to get a real one. This is it. Oh, that was a huge juke right there. Almost able to take that even further, but that inside zone was excellent. 6 rushes, 23 yards. We're finally getting those averages up. Let's try it again. He blew up my left guard. Kaiser White. Kaiser White's playing like Ray Lewis right now. He's freaking me out. Ooh, I've got Truz. We're going right up the middle. I'm going to try and get outside of this. Jeez. They are not playing around. 3rd and 8. This is night and day different from last game. I don't have audibles, so we just kind of got to run this as Joe Burrow intended. Oh, can I get a block there? I got inside of that block from Jamar Chase nicely, but I couldn't get a first down. We're going to go empty again. And Indianapolis instantly scores too. It's 14-0. We're getting dog walk. I don't like this. I'm going to need some more of these slip screen play calls. This was the only play that I ran so far that was pretty solid for us. And even this. Oh my God, joystick! Human joystick! Dude, I just turned nothing into something, coach. You owe me on that one, coach. Dude, the Colts know everything that we're doing. Colts are stealing our signs. They got Jim Harbaugh over there. All right, we're going to go with the I-form run right up the gut. We're going to get a good 5 yards. We got to get at least one good drive here, gentlemen. Got to get at least one good drive. I'm going to go right back to this slip screen. I know this can be a good play. Oh, yep, and they're blitzing right now. You got to give it to me. Beautiful. Can't get inside these blocks, and I can't get anybody. First and 10 going right back to this slip screen. This shit is OP right now. This play's straight up OP. Big juke. Decent yards. Okay, so it's really our ability to get positive yards right now feels like it's coming through the air. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I can't let them key on that exact same play, so I got to run. I got to mix in at least a run. It's a good-looking one, and I finally run somebody over. Johnny Zyns. All right, I still have the shittiest animation. I have the worst animation bag of all time. I'm a true white running back. But Johnny Zyns finally runs somebody over. Forearm to the face. That's why we wear that brace right there, Cam Bynum. That's why we wear that arm brace. Kind of appears like if I run this mesh spot, that Joe just auto-throws it. He does. He snaps that ball and literally just throws it. He doesn't even think about any other options. 2nd and 4. This is a really stupid play call, but I'm going to stat pad here. We're going to go inside zone. Might actually work. Maybe. Get some decent yards. We got to go no huddle. I'm going to let Joe cook here. I'm going to block for my boy. I got you, Joe Burrow. I know the O-line can't do it, so... Joe Burrow! Joe Burrow, are you blind? Joe Burrow, I could have made that read, and I'm an idiot. Wait. Joe Burrow just did a... Joe Burrow just looked this linebacker in the face and handed him the... Joe! Wow. 13 attempts, 63 yards, a touchdown. Like, night and day difference. That was a really tough game. Not every single game is going to be a cakewalk, that's for sure. But we did put together one good drive. So to become the starter, I need 2,500 influence with Zach Taylor. We're pretty close. Our first game of the season is against the Cleveland Browns. I'm a backup, but I'm so close to being the starter. I've got a few more upgrades here, so I'm going to take trucking up to silver tier and break tackle up to 87. Got to be able to run people over. And I've actually already unlocked the ability to equip silver tier truck elite. So we've already got a silver tier ability. Human joystick is essential. And then I'm going to add juke elite into the mix here. Still stuck to Truz and still only bronze teammate drills, but we are so close here with Zach Taylor. I need another 255 influence to be halfback 1. Hopefully we'll get a few opportunities here against our rival, the Cleveland Browns, and I'll be able to get that starting spot. So it's 14-14 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third. I'm coming in on a 2nd and 4. Honestly, this feels like I'm a true backup. Like, I don't even come in the whole first half. Now in the third quarter, the starter's gassed. It's a 2nd down, and I tell you what, the Browns actually have one of the best run defenses in the NFL. I'm not just saying in the game. I'm talking about in real life. Myles Garrett's a freak. And on 3rd and 4, it looks like we're running towards his side, which is kind of insane when you think about it, but I kind of like the numbers here. I'm actually going to go for it. Running at Myles Garrett is a choice, but it's a choice that pays off. A big truck, a big juke. Johnny! 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 I just torched Denzel Ward, and I'm looking to give the ball away in Cleveland in the dog pound. Dude, truck elite runs one over. Ugh! Absolutely leveled the safety and took Denzel Ward's ankles. I juked twice on accident, and we still got it. Now, scoring touchdowns, ironically, doesn't actually get you coach trust. What gets you coach trust, like head coach trust, is your teammate grade. So my offensive coordinator loves when I score, but Zach Taylor just wants me to have a good teammate grade. Now, obviously, scoring touchdowns is good for that, but you can do a ton of different things to get your teammate grade up. I can just catch passes. I can get short gains. There's tons of ways to get that teammate grade. So right here, we're going to get 6 yards, and that's good for our improv running. Not to mention, it's 21-21, so this is a pretty important... This is a really important drive, actually. I'm going to try and go at the middle of this Browns defense, but I really like our numbers here, especially with Myles Garrett, that freak show. Weak side looks great. All I got to get through is a safety. Maybe not. No! Why did I hesitate? I could have taken... Wow. That's some rookie-ass running right there. Oh, my God. I either hit the gap up the middle or I take the edge. I played patty cake and didn't do either, and I probably won't get another rep now. And I think we're going to lose the game. I'm in piss. That was my fault. 5 attempts, 75 yards, and a touchdown. We got a B- teammate grade. I did not. I mean, I made the most of one of my opportunities, but I sold us that game. Oh, we won. I thought it was 24-21 Browns. Yes, we won. We won, and I didn't fumble. Just like that, we've got enough head coach influence. I'm officially halfback 1 on the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, baby. So as you can see, we've got a ton more spheres of influence than we had before. I've got a new animation now, you guys. I've got the shuffle equipped, thank God. I'm also gonna bring back the bowling celly. I used to use this a long time ago on my running back. Definitely bringing that back. 4 more skill points as well. I think we stay with the important ones. I'm gonna take Juke up to 90. We're an 80 overall running back, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty exciting. I haven't yet unlocked Juke Elite. We're gonna need to get some more experience with the ability equipped, but we should get that pretty soon here. Now, especially now that we're the starter. Now, due to a high request, next episode is gonna be the full season. I won't skip a single game. I'll play the full season in episode 2. But episode 1 has been beautiful. Johnny Zyns, number 0, drafted round 1, pick 17 to the Cincinnati Bengals. And we finally got that starting spot. We're 1-0 in the regular season. I love you, boys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.